name is Angela Fosso, and today I'm joined by
Demi Edwards.
Demi Edwards. Demi Edwards, what do you do?
I'm the CEO for Education Reimagined.
Education Reimagined. And what do you guys do at Education Reimagined?
We're a national nonprofit that connects schools, programs, districts that are doing really innovative, what we call learner-centered education, like SparkNC, to each other so that they can grow and spread and make this kind of education available to every child in the country.
What are some of the things or projects that you guys have done around the country?
So we have partners all over the country from places like SparkNC. We have out of school network partners in places like Rhode Island and Texas. We do work with districts in Wisconsin to California, so all over the country. We have schools and districts and partners who we support and bring together so they can build community, collaborate, learn together, and advance their practice.
Hello, my name is Angela Fosso, and today I'm joined with.
I'm Lynn Moody, and I'm the president of SparkNC.
Thank you for being with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do in SparkNC as president?
Yeah, part of my role was I'm one of the co-founders, so I wrote the first proposal for what SparkNC could look like.
Okay.
And then we got some funding through the General Assembly to try it out as a pilot. And as we began to do that work, we started hiring additional staff, and then we implemented about a year and a half ago. So a lot of my role is to help with policy, that is statewide policy, because as you know, SparkNC is all about doing school differently.
Yeah.
So what kind of rules, practices, and policies do we need to change that allows students to operate in a space like this? And second of all, funding. Like, how do we get funding to be able to live out this model? So those are two of my primary roles.
Yeah. Hello, today I'm here with Jeremiah.
Hello,
Jeremiah,
everyone.
tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
So, as a SparkNC ambassador, I work in the group called In Tandem. And In Tandem is a group that works with other companies and organizations to gain feedback and collaborate with students to make tech and educational content.
Hello, my name is Angela Foster. Today I'm here with Dan. Dan, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I work for a company called District C.
Uh-huh.
District C has a program called Spark Teamship in partnership with SparkNC. In Spark Teamship, students can work in teams to solve a real problem for a real business. And you can work on a team with students from across the state.
Yeah.
We do this virtually through Zoom. So it's a really cool opportunity to get kind of like an internship experience.
Right.
And also develop your team-based problem-solving skills, which is what you need for real work in your future job.
Hello, my name is Angela Foster, and today I'm here with Matthew. Matthew, can you tell us a little bit about what you do for SparkNC?
So right now we're hosting a Makey Comp collab in SparkNC right now. It's a intra-district event so that SparkNC is mainly within North Carolina, and you only don't really talk to any other people besides the people in your lab. So this comp collab is actually helping you so that you interact with other districts. So you talk to different schools that are still within the Spark Lab, and we're introducing a competition so that everybody can work together, go against each other, and just talk overall.
What do you do at these competitions exactly?
So what the competition is based around, we have a theme every month, and this theme is Makey Makerspace. So Makey circuit board is something that you use your body's electricity for. You can use wires to connect it to a computer, and you can use your body to control the stuff that are happening on the computer. You can make a controller. You can make a controller out of fruits and stuff like that. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to introduce this to people so that they can make their own. It's creative. Make your own creative design within Makey.
Hello, my name is Angela Fosso, and today I'm here with.
Annalise Corbin with the Past Foundation.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. One of the questions I have for you is, what is your favorite app or software and why?
Ooh, that's a really tough question. My favorite app and software and why? I really love, I love Airtable. Airtable is a tool that lets you organize so many things and gather data and information all at the same time. So it's organization and information. I love that.
All right. Do you say it would be good for like using in classroom when it comes to organizing things, like making lists and things for classroom?
It could be, but it could be so much more than that, right? Because literally it will help you like be organized and think through and figure out what you need to do. It's got AI on board. I love AI, right? And so the ability to utilize some of the AI to craft the way that you want to think about organizing yourself. Those are just really, really great tools. Yeah.
Now, I remember you mentioning about AI. How do you think AI can positively or negatively affect technology in the world today?
Well, AI is just a tool, right? It's been around for a long time. It's just been recently made publicly accessible, so there's a lot of chatter about it. But the reality is, you've been using AI for many, many years, and you may not even realize it, right? So anybody that has an online banking account, for example, or the portal that you utilize to make your doctor or your dentist appointment, right? All of that's going to have AI somewhere in the background of it. So it's an incredible tool if we remember it's just a tool, right? And it's not a human, but it's interpreting what it believes from the data that it's given, what humans think or do. And as humans, we get to override that and say, hey, wait a minute. No, that's not really what I think.
Yeah.
So it's a powerful tool. And it's one that I hope that schools will embrace and not be afraid of.
Hello, my name is Angela Fosso, and I am joined by
McLean Musson. I'm the Director of Learning Design for SparkNC.
Thank you for being here with us today. So, what are your first impressions about SparkLab?
Well, I actually come here often, so I can't officially say this, but Lexington is actually the lab I come to the most because I love the energy of the space. And so, like, if I'm having a bad day or I'm thinking about SparkNC and it just like everything feels too hard, I'm just like, I'm gonna go to Lexington.
Compared to the other Spark Labs around the state, how would you say Lexington compares to those? And what are some things that you think Lexington could add to make Spark Lab even better?
Cool. I think, man, I mean, just like in the really basic stuff, I think Mr. Beamer has done a lot to bring in the 3D printers, to bring in the podcasting, right? Like that's not part of like the traditional Spark Lab. And I think he's done a great job at bringing that in. I think you guys also have a great lab leader, which all of the lab leaders across the state would agree with that fact. And then I think too, it's the level of engagement, right? It's that there are so many students who already had their certificates out there on the wall and they're still here and still like doing the work even though they're not getting credit, and that's kind of crazy to think about. So I think that's the difference. Thank
you for interviewing with us today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.